What's going on, everybody? This is Kenny Cummins here, chilling with Kenny C right here on TMVcafe.com, bringing you entertainment to your ears as we continue this Texas-sized edition of the show. I got another Texan joining me, comes to you from Austin, Texas. He's been on the show before. This is his second time on the show. Go by the name of Diamon. He's with me right now. What's going on, man?
And it's another day, man. Blessed to be here. Appreciate you for putting me on the platform.
Yes, sir. Great to have you back. Catching up with you on some things.
Yes.
How you been holding along since the previous interview we did? How you feeling?
And just still going at it, still trying to, make reality or make dreams come to reality. That's my whole purpose of doing right now. Stacking up this money, taking care of family.
That's good to hear, man. And shout out to Austin, Texas, man. That's been a very popular city from some of the interview guests I've had for these past few years.
Yeah.
And they always show love, so I'll definitely show love back. So again, shout out to ATX out there in Austin, Texas, and just all the Texas, man. You know, the Lone Star State, man. Y'all literally do big things in Texas. So for sure. So you put out some tunes um in 2024. You actually put out The Hustle and The Heart of Hustlers.
hmm
Um so that came out. So it looks like you got this Texas massacre thing going on.
Yeah.
Uh how you feeling about the songs you put out in 2024?
Well, the last two records, I feel pretty good about them. Um, from the heart. Feel like I'm really being more true to myself now, a little bit more of my music. So just giving out stuff that's really related to me. And as far as the project go, I mean, I have more records I want to release for the project, but I just didn't get to meet that deadline to get those out. So we'll put them on the next project.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I definitely dig the tunes that you put out. You know, you definitely doing your thing, man, with the music. So I'm excited to see what you have in store in 2025, man. So what's your mindset for 2025 for those that's been following your career up to this point? What do you have in store for this year?
This year is just going harder than what I ever did before. Um, Networking more, working with more mainstream, I guess you can say mainstream artists that's more known, I guess you can say investing more in myself with futures, trying to get my name out there a little bit more, trying to just expand myself more than what I've been doing. That's my goal this year.
That's definitely the way to go. I feel like with artists like yourself, you got that drive, you got that determination. You definitely want to elevate yourself per se. Um, and just hearing your music these past few years, I definitely see a lot of growth from you as an artist. I definitely see got that hunger, you know what I'm saying? Like showing people what you all about. So I definitely like what I hear from you, and I'm excited to see you take that next step, man. As far as putting yourself out there, as far
Appreciate that.
as so, you know, Austin, Texas, Texas in general, man.
Yeah.
So much is happening, man, in Texas with music, man. How you feel about the landscape of let's just say the landscape of the hip hop scene from your area or for some surrounding areas. How are you feeling about the landscape of the music scene that's out there?
I feel like it's growing. I felt, you know, in hip hop in general, I mean, it's a lot of people that get in this game that you can say that's not supposed to be in the game, but at the end of the day, I feel like the more the better, you know. Powers in numbers, so that's what I think is doing. Is creating a lot more artists, a lot more people want to be involved with the music scene. We got a lot more females being involved now than what it used to be. So I think it's going in the right direction. Most definitely.
Yeah, for sure. And sometimes for people, it's just like it's who you know, obviously. It's the
Yeah,
connections. Uh, Sometimes that's usually what it takes to get the more opportunities.
that's
And
true.
then with others, they're still trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And it can be overwhelming, it can be frustrating at times because you feel in your heart like I got good music. I know what I can bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? And that's hip hop is different from other genres. I feel
Yeah.
like with hip hop, man, you could say it's competitive. You could say things like that, like people striving a lot more. Whereas
Hmm.
other genres, it's like low key, like trying to keep a positive attitude, see what happens.
Yeah.
But hip hop, man, hits different. It really does.
Yeah. It really does. Just depends on what lane you want to be in. You know, you got to pick your lane. Um, in the day, gotta love what you do. So
Yeah. That's definitely the main thing. Like you gotta love it, even when it doesn't love you back sometimes.
definitely.
You definitely gonna go through those times when you second guess yourself. I'm like, man, is all of this worth it? But
Yeah.
sometimes it takes a listener, it takes a fan, or it just takes someone of your peers to just to encourage you. Like, look, man, don't give up.
That's
You have what it takes, man. So um, that stuff like that could just help you just to say, you know what, I'm gonna keep going for as long as I want to go. Um,
that's what
so, but man,
I think.
dude, I'm very excited about what you got in store for 2025. Um,
Really,
it's gonna be an incredible year for you. I truly believe that. So,
I appreciate it.
shout out to Texas, man. Shout out to everybody, man. So, you've done some collaborations with some local artists um, throughout the years. Now, who are some artists that you haven't collaborated with yet? And I'm just saying specifically just local scene, surrounding areas. Who's some artists out there that you want to collaborate at some point?
Um, well, I can't really say like. I mean, I got love for the city, you know, but the last year that everything I've been through, just last year, you know, in the streets, basically, I guess you can say. Um, I really don't have too much interest of collaborating with nobody no more. I just want to do me and mess with those I've been messing with at this point. If it's not something that can help grow my fan base, then I don't have no interest in doing so unless they want to do it. That's how I feel, to be honest.
That's understandable.
Yeah,
Because stuff, ego can get in the way, you know.
yeah,
And if 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 everyone is not on the same page, then there's no point of doing that.
yeah,
And so sometimes you gotta follow your own path. You gotta follow your own heart, and
yeah,
you done it, and you done it well. You done it well. You stay true to yourself. You stay authentic with yourself. You know what you bring to the table. So,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
all you
That's
do,
what
yeah, for sure, man. Um, So y'all check him out, the homie Diamond. Check him out on the social media. Um, Now, just so there's no confusion, um, it's Diamond underscore 58 on some platforms. Uh, so go check. So that is his music there. Diamond underscore 58 as far as the social, I mean the digital music platforms. Uh,
Spotify.
yeah, so Spotify, Apple Music, etc. So that is where you can hear all of his music up to this point. He's got more music coming up your way in 2025. So follow him on all those music platforms and follow him on social media platforms as well. Where can people find you in social media?
You can find me on Instagram, Diamond Diamon 78758 on Instagram. And sometimes I get lost with my name, sometimes with certain social media platforms. But I believe Facebook is Diamond Diamon ATX. That's where you can find me on Facebook. That should be that website for that one. And then, as you mentioned earlier, Diamond 58, all the other streaming platforms.
There you have it, man. Check him out. And the latest single, in particular, is "The Heart of Hustlers."
Yeah,
Uh,
Heart of
that's featuring Mister The Stranger. That's the latest single. It came out this past November. So go check that out. That's available on all streaming platforms. Thank you so much, Diamond, for being back on the show. Continue success with everything, and I look forward to your new music coming out in 2025, man. Thanks for your time again.
Already, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man. You have a good night. Enjoy your
Yeah, you too.
weekend. All right, peace. All right.